Hey guys, so tonight we are just gonna do like a super easy, super simple shop my stash look, and I'm excited about it because I'm hoping this might actually be one of the quicker videos that I will upload since I've been uploading like 30-minute videos lately. I have to show y'all this. I got it off Amazon and it's just like a black and white tie-dye headband. I don't know if y'all watch Casey Holmes, but she always uses these whenever she's doing her makeup, and she just like puts them behind her ear and like ties it up here. So freaking cute. See, I don't think this is going to be as easy as she makes it look, but all right, let's see. Of course, I'm gonna look like a freaking idiot. Okay, come on now. Now that we have the hair tied back, I actually love the look of this. I think it's so freaking cute. But today, yeah, we're just shopping my stash. I ordered so many acrylic organizers from Amazon and I am waiting on my Alex 9 drawers to get here. So basically I am just going through stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of makeup and kind of just like trying to start organizing it before I start like filming myself organize it, if that makes any sense. So I did find my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Pore Primer, and this is just like a limited edition one, but they still have this. Tati was like obsessed with it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and really like press it right where all of my gigantic pores are. Okay, so now for foundation, we're going to go in with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 3.5. I think it's going to be a little bit too light, but we're going to make it work. So I also got, I know y'all just saw me like turn it on. I also just got this mirror by Impressions Vanity, and it is dirty as all heck apparently, but it's super cool. It's almost just like a ring light for doing your makeup, so I'm not sure if I will really be able to use it like while I'm filming. I'm gonna look and see like what it looks like while I'm editing. I feel like it's a little too much, yeah, just a little bit too much on my face, and I don't want to, you know, distract from what I'm actually doing with the mirror that I'm using. I can always just like turn the light off and use it like this. So I just thought, I don't know, I have one of these mirrors. I have it like downstairs where I usually get ready like for the day, and damn, this is yellow. But I have one that just like sits on my desk. But I've been so like into using handheld mirrors lately that I feel like I have to get so like close up to that mirror to like get the benefit of the lights, if that makes any sense. So I decided to grab this one from Ulta. It is the Impression Vanities one, but it was like $50, and it's pretty cool. It's rechargeable, and it comes with this kind of like little dock that you just sit it in, and you can either like sit here and have it while you're doing your makeup, or you can obviously hold it like a handheld mirror. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I definitely wanted to give it a try. This foundation is so wrong from being right. It's not even funny. Next we have the Charlotte Tilbury Corrector. I have this in one. I feel like I probably should have gotten it in like maybe just two, because it's not quite peachy enough to make much of a difference. Like, it's a little bit peachy, but I don't know. I feel like if I'd gotten it in just a shade darker, it would probably do a lot more for me. But this foundation actually has better coverage than I was remembering. I don't know why I thought it was like super sheer, but I'm feeling a pretty like medium to full coverage right now. So it's looking pretty good. Now I have my Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, which I love for underneath my eyes. And I also have my Kosas, I feel like this is like a hydrating concealer or something, and this is an 01. So we are going to throw some of this on and set my under eyes with the Brighten Up powder. I feel like this is almost like the Dior concealer, where they really need to come out with a few more shades, like for this to be the lightest one and it to like barely brighten up my face when I have sunless tanner on. That's a little bit crazy to me. I definitely think there should be a 0, maybe even like a 0 and a 0.5, because this is just pretty I mean, it's dark for being like the most fair concealer in the line. So I do really like the way that it looks. Like it has a really, really pretty finish, but I feel like I don't use it much because it doesn't brighten really at all. Like I definitely could have gone with a darker foundation today and then it would have brightened up a little bit, but I don't know, you know, it's kind of like I have certain concealers I go to just all the time, like the Dior one, and I was so glad to finally get a lighter shade of that because I really do just love it so much. But now applying this, it looks so pretty and like I have no creasing whatsoever. So I really do wish that they came out with a lighter shade. But now, oh, this is what I wanted to use. This is the Incredible Lip, Cheek, and Eye Tint Stick. I swatched this in my last video when I was trying to just like find a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury cream blush. And this wasn't quite the shade, but it was really beautiful and the formula looked amazing. So I really just want to throw some of this on before I do set my face. Whenever it comes to like a Shop My Stash video, I feel like I don't have any cream bronzers that y'all don't know about because I've like shown you all of them. This isn't giving too much color. I'm scared. I don't know. It feels very like emollient when I put it on my skin. And to be fair, it's not like a deep blush, so I might just need to build it up a bit. But I have a feeling this is gonna go away as soon as I set my face with the powder that I have for today. Okay, so this is actually super, super pretty, and I did think that it was going to be when I was just kind of swatching and playing around with it, but I think it would be better for kind of like a no makeup kind of day, if you know what I mean. But I just found this Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Custom Finish Powder Foundation, and I got the liquid foundation and the powder foundation when this like first launched, and I hated the powder or the liquid foundation. Like I hated it. I could not stand it. But that kind of meant that I didn't give this much of a chance. So I'm just going to set my entire face with this. Yeah, because looking at this up close, it actually looks really, really good on my skin. I'm not sure if you'll really be able to tell. I need to shave my little peach fuzz again, but it looks really nice. So now I'm going to use the Milani Easy Brow and the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, throw some brows on, and I will be right back to do a very simple eye look and throw a couple more things on my face. So I'll be right back. I also totally forgot to mention, this mirror comes with like a 5x magnification mirror that sticks like right into the middle of the front, and it's so, it is so good to like do your brows with. Like I need to get on my brows because now I have no reason not to, but I did think that was really cool, and I love that it just like boop, like it's not those suction cups that are so annoying to like get to work or anything like that. So today for my eyes, I have the Natasha Denona Biba All Neutrals palette, which I just have not gotten enough use out of. I've gotten so many other palettes, and this one just like speaks to me every time I look at it. And then I figured I might as well play with the Pat McGrath Divine Rose Palette 1 again, and maybe just use kind of one of these topper shades on top. It's not going to be anything revolutionary, I promise, but I figured if you do have this Divine Rose 1 palette, none of the shades I'm going to be using out of the Natasha Denona palette are going to be like, you know, crazy earth-shattering shades, so you can definitely find these in other palettes. I think first off we are going to go into the freckle shade right here. I love this so much. I feel like it's just like the perfect, like, it is warm but it's neutral, and it's just the perfect crease shade. So I love starting off looks with this. So those of you who are following me on Instagram probably already know this, but I am trying to talk my mom into doing a video with me where I sit down and do her makeup and we answer some of y'all's questions. I feel like that would be so fun. And I got like really good feedback on the video I did just using her makeup, and it was just cool. And she watched it. I got so much shit from her She was like, did you just want to like rag on me the entire time? And I was like, dude, I've given you so many brushes and you just do not want to use them. And she goes, so I'm guessing you're bringing me new brushes. We went over to see her today. And I was like, I will absolutely bring you some like powder brushes, bronzer brushes, contour brushes, all that. I bring over like 4 or 5 different brushes. And she goes over to my dad with like, say, this is her like 20-year-old brush and this is the one I just gave her. And she was like, all right, close your eyes. And she like goes on his face with this one and then goes on his face with this one. And she was like, which one's softer? And it was so funny because I just know, like, he knew which brush was which. So he had to say the one that, like, we all know is not the best brush. But it cracked me up because she's so, like, defensive over that little brush. And I was like, Mom, it's okay. Like, nobody cares. And she was like, I don't care if anybody cares. I love this brush. I use it for powder. I use it for bronzer. I do this and this and this. And I was like, how do you use it for powder and bronzer? Like, it blows my mind. But that is so not what this is about. So next we are, I think I'm just going to go straight into this cocoa shade. I'm really talking like an easy look tonight. Like one good blend out color and then one good kind of deepen up crease shade and I will be happy. And then now that I have that laid down, I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and freckle again and just blend it out a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this Smashbox eye contouring brush that I'm obsessed with, and I'm going to take a Freckle and Cocoa, the 2 shades that we have used, and just run them along my lower lash line. This is the perfect like eye contouring brush. It really is, I swear. So now for the fun part, what are we gonna do with the Pat McGrath palette? I actually might take a shimmer out of this Beaver palette first and then top it with a shade out of there. So I think I'm going to go into this Monroe shade. It's kind of like rosy tinted, so I feel like it'll be pretty with that. Okay, well, now that it's on my eyes, it doesn't look rosy at all, but I did think that it was. And it's just like a pretty kind of champagne-y shade, though. I just wanted like a little something to lay down, just because those Pat McGrath shades are a little more like eye toppers. And then I was watching someone do their makeup, and they said every time they put a shimmer down, they go back in with the deeper shade, and they really like go right in here and kind of like define that crease again. And I don't know, it just looked really good on them. I can't remember who I was watching. Guys, I watch so many YouTubers now, and I think like since starting my channel, I just love watching like smaller channels now. So I don't know, I have so many people that I watch, but now I just want to go in with this shade right here. It's so just beautiful and stunning and different, and like this is why you buy this palette basically. I am just gonna take my finger again and place this right on top of the shade I already laid down. Oh, and it just like gives you life. And again, I think I'm going to take this little eye contour brush. I'm not going to put anything else on it this time, but I am going to run it right in here with my eye shape. Like when my eyes are all the way open, they're going to get some shimmer on, you know, the upper part. So it's not going to be perfect, but I do like kind of like the dimension that it gives them, I guess. I don't know. I swear, every time I do my eyeshadow, it looks like I have not blended out there at all. And I promise you I have. And like somehow it all comes together. But at this point, it always looks such a mess. But anyways, I have my Lash Paradise liquid liner. I used this a few videos ago and I was not digging my eye look, so I want to try this again. It definitely was not the easiest, but I feel like it could be a good drugstore option, so I do want to try it again. So I'm going to throw some of this on and figure out what kind of mascara I'm wearing. I will honestly probably just use my Pat McGrath because I'm so obsessed with it right now, and do this eye. I will be right back to finish off the face and wrap this video up because God knows I can just not make a short video. Like it's impossible for me. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and can I just tell you like how obsessed with this Pat McGrath mascara I am? Like, guys, holy shit, it's so good. Okay, I want to use this Cheek Stars Reunion palette again. And guys, I have not used Hoola in so long, so we have to go in with some Hoola. Give my face a little bit more color. I know that everybody is so obsessed with this. It's never been like my favorite bronzer. Like, it's fine, it works totally good, but that didn't sound right. But like, I don't know, it's never really stuck in my routine. I got so excited when they did the Hoola Light. I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so perfect for me, just like during winter and stuff. And then that damn Hoola Light is literally just like face powder. Like, I swear to god, it's like maybe the Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush powder that she has, maybe like the shade 2 medium, which is the shade that I use, so it's really not medium. I can use the shade 1 as well, but I don't know, I'm just kind of like, what? Like, I get wanting a lighter bronzer. I thought it was going to be amazing, but it was just like weirdly light, I think. So I'm loving this, what is it, Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. It's huge, but it's so good at like just buffing in bronzer. I'm loving it. And then, so I grabbed this Tarteist contour palette, and I thought about maybe using this blush shade. So let's just go into that. I have no idea what this color is, but now that I'm actually like looking at my cheek, I feel like I can still see a little bit of that cream blush that we put down. And I'm kind of liking that. So I think that'll be so pretty for just like an everyday makeup with a little bit of tinted moisturizer on. I think it'll be perfect. Yeah, that looks nice. And I do think, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get some freaking use out of this bronzer here. The NARS Paradise Found. I know it's limited edition. Pretty sure it's the exact same thing as the Laguna bronzer. It just had a whole bunch of gold spray sprayed over when I got it. So I am going to warm my face up just a little bit more with this one. Like, I don't dislike this bronzer. I really don't. Like, it's a good bronzer. And just so y'all know, every time I'm doing my makeup and I'm not like blending my bronzer all the way into my hairline, it's because I just washed it and I don't want to get makeup all up in it because I'm not going anywhere and I'm not doing anything. So I really don't want to get bronzer in my freshly washed hair and then wash my face and go to bed. So I know sometimes it's not looking the best, believe me, I do know, but it's kind of like a give or take, and like, do I actually care that much? And at the end of the day, I just don't. So I swear, I always feel like I have the harshest bronzer line right up here. I can't see it in person. I can't see it like in this mirror or anything. I can just see it. Okay. It is just amazing to me that, like, you know, the foundation shade was not great. The concealer shade wasn't perfect, but somehow it always kind of comes together, and I will never understand how or why that is, but I'm kind of obsessed with these eyes. I know it's like what I do on the daily, but that combo was really, really pretty. So now let's throw some highlighter on my cheeks and finish up with a lip. We are about to have like a big old problem because I cannot find my Real Technique setting brush, and y'all know, like, that is my baby, that is my highlighting brush, that is what I use, so that is going to be a problem. But for right now, I think I will be okay applying highlighter without it for once, but if I pass out, y'all will know why. I'm going to take the Cookie highlighter from this Benefit palette and throw this into my inner corner. I just poked myself in the eyeball, so now I can already tell you this eye is going to be like bloodshot as a mofo by the end of this video, but it looks really pretty even though I can barely see. Holy shit. Okay, so for highlighter for my face, I have the YSL Touche Éclat 3D All Over Glow, and I can't remember how like sheeny, shimmery this is. I've actually used like a lot of this. Wow. So I am gonna swatch it, and I want to see if I build it up on my cheekbones, like, will that be enough? Or should I use this kind of all over my cheeks and then just kind of top it off with the cookie? I think we're gonna just do like a nice little swirl of this on the cheeks and then top it off with the cookie. So I'm just gonna take this brush because it's sitting right beside me. And this actually works out really well for doing this because it kind of places it right where I want it. I've always thought this has like just the most beautiful glow to it. So I'm going to take my powder brush and just very lightly dip in and just kind of use it as a finishing powder on the rest of my face as well. But I've kind of concentrated it on my cheeks a little bit more. And then we will go in right on the highest points with the Benefit cookie. And right now I just have my Morphe M531, so I guess this will work for right now. I'm just going to grab a very small amount of it. It is a very powy, glittery highlighter, and I just want it like right here. I feel like this is one that I really need to be like very careful and specific when I place it, but when I am, I do think it looks really pretty. And it's not exactly like an everyday highlighter for me, you know, like the Guerlain Meteorites, that just gives you that like glass skin beautifulness. Not a word, I'm aware. But I don't know, something about that one, it's just the glitter kind of gets to me if I'm not in the right mood. So this eye will not stop watering, oh my god. Okay, now for lips. I wanted to pull the Cheeky Fenty Gloss Bomb out because I just saw that they're coming out with a full size of this. So this was in the holiday collection lip balm, not lip balm, but like gloss bomb kit that they had. I think there were 5 colors in it. I think I bought 3 of them because I'm so obsessed with so many of them. But underneath, we are going to throw on the Giorgio Armani Lip Magnet in 506. I didn't mean to place the order that this was in. So I really wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't really pick out this shade. I was kind of like, oh, that looks pretty, threw it in my cart, and then somehow I checked out later and it got here a couple days later and I was like, wait, I what? So I haven't used it very much. But it is a really, really pretty color, and I think it actually looks really pretty with my eyes right now. So I think this Cheeky will give it a really pretty, I say sheen all the time. I need to figure out a different word. Glisten, a nice pop. No, I say pop all the time too. I don't know. Tell me what another word is. I'm so tired, I can't even think right now. Okay, now that this is dried down just a little bit, I am going to top it off with this Cheeky shade. And I love it. It's such a... Why will I not shut up while I'm trying to put lip stuff on? Oh my god. That is such a pretty combo. I love this. And I love how it kind of gives like an orangey tinge to it. So let's get this out of my hair now. And this is the final look with the hair not pulled back. So I actually love this. I haven't done like kind of a poppy sort of lip in a little while, and I'm really glad that I decided to try it out tonight. I think it works really well with the eye look since that is so neutral and just like my basic bitch self coming out. So I don't know, I feel like I had so much to say and like so much I was going to talk about in this video, and now I'm like, did I actually talk about anything that I was trying to talk about? I'm pretty sure I didn't, so whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed watching, and I will definitely be doing a lot more Shop My Stash videos soon. I cannot wait for y'all to see my collection, see what all I have to work with, and then for y'all to tell me what y'all want to see. I'm so looking forward to that because I don't know, you know, I just don't know. So yeah, I will shut up and let y'all go. I hope you are having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!